Mokomami Historical Black College and University virtual tour. As a graduate of Hampton University, HBCU in Virginia, I thought this was a great time to shine a light on different HBCUs throughout the country. We will be talking to alumni at a few different HBCUs over the next few weeks to hear firsthand what they love about their illustrious schools. Tonight, we welcome some alums and current students from Bowie State. Bowie State is Maryland's first HBCU. It is located in Bowie, Maryland, which is not too far from our nation's capital. Bowie currently offers 23 undergraduate programs, 20 master's programs, 14 post-bachelor certificates, and 2 doctoral programs. In the fall of 2019, there were a little over 6,000 students enrolled. Bowie offers over 50 different clubs and organizations. It is a part of the CIAA, which offers Division II athletics to 5 men's teams and 8 women teams. So let's kick the discussion off with some intros.
Hey, 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 Bowie!
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 It sounds better in person.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, there's even like a Bowie call. So can we get some brief intros, who you are, class, if you've graduated, what year you graduated, if you haven't, what year will you graduate, your major, just a brief intro. So Alexis McBean, can you kick it off for us, and then you can call on one of your fellow classmates next.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Alexis McBean, a recent graduate, 2020. Woo, class of 2020. I graduated with a degree in Bachelor's of Science of Social Work. I came into Bowie 2016 fall. Yeah. So, yay! Chanel?
Hi everyone, my name is Chanel Blake. I'm also part of class of 2020. My major is psychology, and I started, like Lexi, in the fall of 2016.
Diamond?
Hello everybody, I am Diamond Laus. I graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice with a concentration in Forensic Science, and I also came in fall 2016, and I am a quarantine grad.
Greetings, I am Malik Richardson, business administration major from Baltimore, Maryland, and I served as your freshman class president for the 2019-2020 academic year, and I now currently serve as your sophomore class president for the 2020-21 academic school year, and I am a rising sophomore, and I currently attend Bowie State University, the first HBCU in Maryland.
Okay, so I just want to get an idea as to what did you major in, and how do you plan on using your degree? So let's go in reverse this time. Malik, what's your major, and how do you plan on using your degree when you graduate?
Like I said, I am I am Malik Richardson. I am a business administration major. I plan on owning my own business, being an entrepreneur in the food industry. I want to own my own restaurant. That's been a passion of mine since I was 5 years old. My mom has a side business catering, Savory Indulgence. Book us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And that's been a passion of my mother and I, just owning our own catering company. We're already licensed in the state of Maryland, so we just want to make it grand and big. So this is what I'm planning on doing with my major. And I will pass it to Diamond.
All right. Well, I graduated with a degree in criminal justice with a concentration in forensic science. So the good thing about that is, you learn a bit of the law side, and then you also learn everything in forensics. So my ultimate goal is to start off as a crime scene investigator. So the person who's looking at the evidence, and eventually pick a focus. So either latent fingerprints or blood analysis, and focus on that further.
You know?
Oh, Me next. So I major in psychology, and I want to use my degree to become a licensed forensic psychologist. So basically, you apply the law and psychology to the criminal justice field. I'll do psychological testing to see if police officers are competent enough to become police officers, see if someone's competent to stand trial, work with people that's been victims of abuse, juvenile offenders, and I hope to go to graduate school to further my education and go to doctoral school as well.
That's awesome. Alexis?
Okay. I graduated with social work degree. So I plan to go to graduate school to get my master's. I want to work with children and their families. I want to get my feet wet, probably do case management, but my ultimate goal is to work in the school system and helping middle school range kids in the school system. So yeah.
That's awesome. You guys all sound like you have a very clear path as to what it is that you want to do once you are, well, for some of us, while you're at Bowie, and for the rest of you, since you have now graduated. So while you were on campus, can you tell us if you were a part of any organizations? If so, what were they? Alexis?
Okay. Starting freshman year, I was a part of Radiant Solidarity. Then I was in Queen and You. I did the Radiance pageant. Then what else was I in?
Sister
Bulldog. Yeah, Sister to Sister. Bulldog. What is it called now?
Bulldog Ambassador.
Bulldog Ambassador. I haven't done it in a while. I only did it for 2 years. Bulldog Ambassador. Then I came a part of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, the Social Work Club. I was Miss Social Work. I think that was about it. Yeah.
Chanel?
My freshman year, I was a part of a mentoring program for freshman ladies. I mentored at-risk youth from the Juvenile Department of Juvenile Services. I also was a part of the Bulldog Ambassadors. I was also Miss Psych Society of 2016 through 2018. I was a part of the Psychological Society. I was also part of the Leadership Institute Society, the Ronald E. McNair Scholar Program, the Research Aligned Mentorship Program, the National Association of Criminal Justice, and Bowie Sisters United.
Wow. When they said that there was 50 plus organizations, Chanel was a part of all of them. Which is amazing that you had time to be as involved and keep up with your studies. Diamond?
Starting with freshman year, Radiance Freshman Solidarity Institute, along with Alexis. I was a part of the Criminal Justice Club, the National Association of Blacks in Criminal Justice, which is a new chapter to Bowie. SGA, I was sophomore class secretary, junior class VP, and then senior class president, which was very interesting for this year. I was a BSU navigator, so all the Bulldogs who do Bulldog Academy in the summer, you were with me, and I was a mentor, and Malik was actually one of my mentees. I was in Queen and You and National Association of Leadership and Success.
That is awesome. Malik?
Right, my freshman year, last semester, I served as freshman class president for the 2019-2020 academic school year, and that's Student Government Association as well. And now I serve as your sophomore class president for the 2020-21 academic year. So those are the organizations that I have been involved in at Bowie State University.
Which is fantastic. To hear that you guys have been so involved and, again, like kept up with work is fantastic. One of the questions that we didn't prepare for, but that I'm now curious about, how did you all decide on Bowie State as your university? I'm going to call randomly this time. Diamond, how did you land on Bowie State?
Well, at first I was like, I want to go as far away as possible. But I applied to several schools in Pennsylvania, including Penn State. And I got into all of them. And when I went, I it was not it. So when I went to Bowie, it like immediately felt like home. And I'm very like to myself. But even though I wasn't like as like social as first during my freshman year and during that tour, like I felt so at home. And when my parents left, I just felt comfortable rather than like nervous or anything. And it just really worked out. So.
Malik, you are finishing up your freshman year, so this is the most fresh in your brain. How did you decide on Bowie State as your school?
This was God sent. So November, my mom told me to apply for colleges and also apply for college tours. So I said, okay, Mom, apply. I applied in November. Then in February, my mom said, hey, let's go to Alfred Street Baptist. And that's a convention center in DC where this church hosts all different HBCUs instant admissions fair. So I said, okay, I signed up. I got accepted to all the schools out of state. I told Mom I want to go to NCAT, but NCAT didn't give me enough money. But I went around and I got accepted to Norfolk, Delaware State, all the schools that were there. And then I told Mom, I said, hey, I have one transcript and one SAT score left. What should I do with it? And Bowie, when I was walking out the door, and Bowie was right there. So Mom was like, apply to Bowie. It's in-state. Why not? I said, okay. So I applied. Mind you, I'm scheduling tours in November. This is February. I applied. And then when I got my acceptance letter, I got in the car. I was like, okay, look at all these acceptance letters. But then I got an email. Don't forget, your tour's on Monday at Bowie State University. I was just like, oh, okay. So then when I went on my college tour, the tour guide, she looked familiar. So I was like, Ma, I think I know her. Turns out it was my cousin. So it just felt like home. I felt comfortable. I had family already there. Then I met Alexis. And it just felt like home. Like Diamond said, when I got dropped, when my parents moved me in, I was like, bye, I'm comfortable. Like, I'm ready. So that's how I chose Bowie State University.
Okay, Chanel?
I chose Bowie State University because of the environment. It was really like calm and stuff like that. I didn't want anywhere that was going to distract me because I was like, oh, if it's around so many places, I'm gonna be like, oh, let's go shopping here, or let's go get this, or let's go to the mall. I like the fact that it was in the middle of nowhere. You was not doing nothing. So it's just the woods, the campus, the books. I also picked it because I felt like a sense of community, like with the Black culture, like, you know, I could walk around with different versatile styles without somebody like, oh, is that your hair, or did you go there? I don't know. We're all like versatile. I also like that it was a lot of history, like, and people were proud of the skin that they were in. Like, if you look at somebody, they're like, yeah, I'm from so and so, and I'm so proud, and they will name like African-American countries and stuff like that. So I like that, the sense of community and pride that they knew where they were coming from. And when I went to other schools, it was just like, oh yeah, we have that for like diversity, inclusion, you know, oh, we have, you know, these people here, but it wasn't like as prideful as it was at Bowie. I was like, yes, I want to be here. I'm so proud to be Black. So I was like, I'll settle with Bowie.
Okay, and Lex, how did you end up at Bowie State?
Well, my tour guide, which is now my soror, Marissa Massey, she was my tour guide, and she's the reason why I wanted to come to Bowie. She made the tour she made it really great for everyone that was on the tour. She made it fun. She was easygoing. Everyone was very welcoming. When I went to University of Maryland, College Park on their tour, it was just too big. Bowie's really small. And I was like, yeah, I wanted to go to College Park. It's really nice. You know, everybody wants to go there. Then when I came to Bowie, I was like, yeah, no, College Park is out the window. I could see myself walking down the promenade. Yeah, no. So Bowie is definitely home to me. So that's why I chose Bowie.
Okay, so for those of you who just graduated, and Malik, now that you've been there for a little while, what would you say has been the best part of your time at Bowie? Chanel, I'm gonna let you answer this one first.
The best part at Bowie was basically finding myself and being proud of the skin that I'm in, especially in society when you're taught that, you know, the lighter your skin complexion, the more successful you'll be, the straighter your hair, the more successful you'll be. But being around all these affluent people with degrees and wearing their natural hair, their locks and all that stuff has definitely played a huge part in my development, where I'm very proud of being Black and indulging in culture and not shying away from Black culture, and just remembering where I came from. Because when you're outside of an HBCU institution, it is not the same. It's people like degrading you and telling you, no, racism doesn't exist, or that was 400 years ago and stuff like that. But they let you know that you have to remember, so you know how far that you came from.
Malik, what would you say has been the best part of your time at Bowie so far?
I would say the best time that I had at Bowie State University, we're really family oriented. No bulldog left behind. So freshman year, like Diamond said, she was my navigator. I wouldn't have ran for freshman class president if I didn't see Alexis. I'll never forget campaign season, sending me flyers of everybody's stuff. And it was just so encouraging seeing, I didn't even know Alexis. So for her to take me under her wing and Diamond to take me under their wing, it was just amazing. I saw that it was very family oriented. The best times were just building bonds with different people, building bonds with people that's from DC, building bonds with people that's from Virginia, just building that brotherhood and that sisterhood together. And, you know, we all had each other's back, and we may disagree or we may argue, but we know that we're not competition. We all need to succeed, and we all need to help each other. So I just love Bowie. That's the best time, just seeing everybody succeed and win as Black people.
Diamond, what was the best part of your time at Bowie?
I would have to say basically along the same lines of Chanel, finding my inner potential and my purpose. When I came to Bowie, like my freshman year to now, that's a completely different person. In high school, I had dance and I had stopped when I came to college. So I was like, what am I gonna do now? And I remember most of my freshman year, well, the first half, I would sit in my room. And then once I like got involved, like everybody from Radiance are like my close friends. So that's why me and Alexis ended up roommates. And then it ended up me going into SGA and me speaking in front of people, which I never would have imagined. And my parents are like, who is this girl who barely talked, who's speaking in front of people, speaking at graduations? So seeing what I could do and advocating for other people, not just Bowie, advocating at Senate houses and stuff like that. It's amazing to see like your growth and what you can do.
That's awesome. Lex, what was the best part?
Just like Chanel and Diamond said, basically finding yourself and also building my confidence. I'm a people person, but when I joined all the organizations that I did, I got to network, meet new people, find different avenues, find out what I like, what I disliked. But yeah, that was basically the best part, was finding myself, building my confidence, getting out there, taking people underneath my wing like Malik, and yeah, prospering.
So if you don't know, every HBCU thinks that their HBCU is the best. I mean, obviously, you rep your school. It's hard to be on this call and all of this bulldog paraphernalia, but I love it. And so just knowing what you know now, for kids thinking about college, what would you tell them about why they should attend Bowie? Diamond, kick it off for us with the official Bowie background.
Oh, yes. I definitely encourage people to come to Bowie because one, even though it's small, I don't think that encourages the family environment. I think it's the culture that has been passed down by like each of, I'm not going to say our elders, but our mentors, that has made it that way and keeps the torch going. And it's just an amazing campus. It's amazing to see its growth as well. Like the new science building, that was like dirt when we did our NSO, and now to see it there and them building more stuff as we leave out, it's just an amazing experience.
Chanel, for kids thinking about college, what would you tell them about why they should attend Bowie?
Okay, I'll first tell them that you'll have an authentic college experience. You will know that you're at an HBCU. You will feel that pride and that radiance. You'll feel comfortable. You'll feel motivated by not only by your peers, by your professors who knows how important it is to have a younger legacy carry on what they need to do in society. I also tell them that the class sizes are manageable, so you'll never feel like you're just a face in the classes. Like, it's manageable class sizes where you can have a professional or you know, a regular relationship with your professor, and you can get to know them, and you won't feel like you're just another student. And I also tell them that it's in a comfortable area. You never have to worry about, oh, I should park my car right here because it's, you know, it's not safe. It's a completely safe area. There's nothing out there but wildlife. And I also tell them that the history that surrounds this campus is inspiring. Like, people started the first HBCU in Maryland. Like, how cool is that to, you know, tell your mom, like, Mom, you know, I got admitted to the first HBCU in Maryland. Like, not a lot of HBCUs have that, you know, underneath their belt. So for us to have that underneath their belt whenever we meet other HBCUs, it's like, oh wow, like, you know, somebody started the movement at your HBCU. So I would tell them that you come to the authentic and the first place of establishment in Maryland.
Lexi?
Nothing like being a bulldog. I would definitely tell them that you make it, what you do at Bowie is what you're gonna make it. Like, people will sit in their dorms and be like, oh, school is boring, there's nothing to do. But once you get out there and you enjoy yourself, you meet new people, you join organizations, you ask questions, you talk to professors, and you network, you will definitely enjoy the experience at Bowie State University.
And Malik, you're gonna bring it on home. You are the one person on this call that will be returning in the fall to Bowie. And so if you had to talk to other students who are thinking about where they want to go, not this fall, but next fall, what would you tell them about why they should come to Bowie State?
You should come to Bowie State because, like everybody said on this call, we are the first HBCU. We're family oriented. We have a safe environment. And I would say, I will piggyback off what Chanel said. Your professors, you can have a great relationship with your professors. You're not going to be a number. You're not going to be a face. You can develop you know, I need to talk to you. I'm going through XYZ, and they're understanding. But like Alexa said, at College Park, it's like 200 people in the class, but it's more of, more of closed classrooms, small size, and they're mandated. You can manage those as well, but y'all need to come to Bowie. Bowie State is a great school, and I have learned a lot, networked a lot, also just did a lot at Bowie State University, and I'm proud of my HBCU, and that's why I rep it so hard. I have that Bulldog pride because it's an excellent place to be, and yeah.
Well, I have to say that if I wasn't a Hampton University alum, a proud pirate, and I was hearing all about Bowie State, I would be very intrigued to come and visit this campus and find out what life is like there. And so I just want to say thank you all for taking time out of your day to just get some information out about your school. I want to wish each of you the best of luck on next ventures. Malik, stay focused. You got this. Sophomore year, you are no longer an underclassman, you're an upperclassman. So you can kind of push your chest out a little bit and tell folks you're a sophomore now, you're not a freshman anymore. And so just thank you guys for taking time out to kind of just let us into Bowie State and what life is like there. Are we ending with a call, Malik?
Sure. 818.
818.
865.
65.
Hey, Bowie State.
Hey, Bowie State.
We real live.
We real live.
818.
818.
865.
65.
Hey, Bowie State.
Bowie State.
We real live. We
We real live.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.